Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Tigers Franchise. Before we get started here, I just want to say thanks for all the support lately, and please leave a like and subscribe if you want. If not, no big deal, but I just figured I'd plug myself a little bit here. As we've got a Game 2 on our hands in the World Series. We stole Game 1 on the road at Citi Field, and we made a quick lineup change. We're facing a lefty. Vierling is going to get the start. Torkelson has struggled mightily here in the playoffs, so we'll let Vierling get the go against a lefty. He hits lefties well for contact. He'll bat ninth, and Jace Young will play when we face righties. So Tork's kind of getting the bench right now. I don't want to do this, but he just has not performed well. It's not that we're giving up on him. It's just that I think the best move for the team right now is to go with a different option at first. But here we go. So Reyes will play first for us, or Vierling will in this one, as we face David Peterson and the Mets on the road, and we'll go with the 1918 throwbacks this time at Citi Field. Hunter Green on the mound, and here we go. Game 2 of the World Series. We lead it 1-0, but you know this Mets lineup is lethal. And we will look to steal both the games on the road here. So have yet to lose in the playoffs. And here we go. David Peterson on the mound. Two starts, 1.5 ERA, 1-0, 11 Ks, 7 walks. Whips a little high for only 2 games, but he's been fine. And Rosario will lead us off in the 1918 throwbacks here. And here we go. Peterson into the line. Rosario ready. Pitch coming home. Strike one with the changeup. Peterson gives us a 5-pitch mix to look at here with a good, decent fastball and a lot of off speed. Here's the pitch coming home. Driven up the middle. Base hit for Rosario to lead the game off. A very slow roller. And great start there from Ahmed Rosario. Maybe the worst contact single of all time, but he's on base here. And Luis Arraez is in. And here we go. Peterson ready with the first pitch. Strike one to Arraez here. And now we begin our lefty run here. Rosario stands out first. We're going to send him here in the 0-1 count. Pitch coming home. Rosario runs. Arraez chops it foul. And it's 0-2 here to Luis Arraez. And they throw over to first. Not in time. Back in there safe is Rosario. And here we go. Ready with the 0-2 is Peterson. Rosario runs. Ball one inside. Throw is not in time. Rosario swipes second. 1-2 count now. Great jump over there at first. And I mean, we played small ball this whole playoff run. We've stole well. I mean, funny enough, we've scored a lot of runs on home runs. But I mean, as in running and bunting, we've tried. We've executed steals well, but bunting's been horrible. And here we go. 1-2 coming home. And chopped right side. That'll move Rosario. Arraez hustling. Won't get there in time, but he moves the runner to third. And there will now be a runner on third. And Darren Ortega coming in with 1 out in the top of the first. A chance to take an early lead here. Ortega actually hits lefties better. And here we go. Peterson with his delivery home. And fouled back by Ortega. Trying to jump on that first pitch there. 0 for 4 last game with a punch out. Shohei really did a great job until we wore him out. And here we go. The 0-1 from Peterson coming home. Swung on and missed. A nasty slider. And it's 0-2 to Ortega here. As Peterson ready with the 0-2. Delivers home. Swung on and missed. Good slider from Peterson. Strikes out Ortega. And Juan Soto is in. Hitting .303 in the playoffs. 5 homers. Here's the pitch. Strike one to Soto. 0-1 now. And Peterson's a phenomenal pitcher, so we got to really lock in here. We need some good at-bats. Here's the pitch. Driven foul. Out in front of it was Soto on the hanging slider. And it's 0-2 to Soto now. And here we go. Peterson ready with the 0-2 coming home. Ball one. Almost got past the catcher. 1-2 now. And here we go. Peterson ready with the 1-2. And here we go. He brings it home. Swung on and missed on the changeup. I don't think the timing was that bad. And Peterson gets away out of the leadoff single from Rosario. And here we go. Hunter Green ready to go to work against this Mets lineup. And here we go. Strike one from Green. 1-2 to start the game off. Into the wind is Hunter Green. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. A nasty curveball from Green there. And McNeil's in an 0-2 hold to start here. Hit back up the middle. Cruz moving to his right. Fields fires in time. The arm of Cruz is so valuable at short there. And Brandon Nimmo is in. Hitting .333. Green into the wind. Drives it to Cruz. Fires across in time. 2 away now quickly from Hunter Green. And Pete Alonso now stands in. Hitting .174 in the playoffs. Strike one. We get that call. We're going to try to take advantage of that if we can. Here's a pitch from Green. Chopped foul by Alonso. And Green's up 0-2 here. Into the wind is Hunter Green. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Punch out of Pete Alonso. And that's the end of the first inning here. Green's first strikeout. And Jonathan Staub is in here. Hitting .286. And here we go. Peterson into the wind. Coming home. Driven deep right field. Foul. Way out in front of it was Staub. And 1 for 4 last game with a single. Here's the wind. Peterson comes home. Swung on and missed. That slider's getting us on the outside corner. And here we go. 0-2 here to stop. Peterson's worked ahead all game long. Here's the pitch coming home. Swung on and missed with another good slider. Peterson's getting us with that slider. Third punch out for Peterson. And Akil Baddoo is in. And here we go. Hitting .429 in the playoffs. And that's strike one to Baddoo. Peterson's pounding the strike zone. And we just haven't been able to square anything up yet or make contact, really. And here we go. The pitch coming home. Driven up the middle. Base hit Akil Baddoo. Right on cue. He gets a base hit there off Peterson on the hanging 12-6. And O'Neal Cruz is in. Really struggles against lefties. But he's actually hit him well here in the playoffs. Baddoo on first. Peterson comes home. Swung on and missed. Good pitch to O'Neal Cruz. And here we go. Baddoo off first. They throw over, not in time. Baddoo's back in time. And still 0-1 here to Cruz. I'd really like to steal Baddoo if we could. And we will here. Here comes Peterson home. Slide step, slider, outside. Swung on and missed. But Baddoo swipes second. I am not seeing that lefty-lefty slider well right now. And it's 0-2 here to Cruz. Here's the pitch coming home. Ball one. Finally took a slider off the plate. And it's 1-2 now. Runner on second. And here we go. Peterson ready with the 1-2. Brings it home. Swung on and missed by Cruz. I think he was late on it. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Fourth punch out. And Diego Cartaya is in here. Hitting .281 in the playoffs. And here we go. Here's the pitch home. Ball one to Cartaya. He hits lefties much better than righties. Still not great, but it's better. And here we go. The 1-0 coming home. And fouled back by Cartaya late on the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. At 1-1 now to Cartaya with Baddoo standing on second. And here we go. Peterson ready with the 1-1. Pitch comes home. Swung on and missed. A good changeup from Peterson there. And it's 1-2 now. And we need a big drive here from Cartaya. Pitch on the way. Driven. Second base. Easy play for the second baseman in time. And that'll end the top of the second. And we'll go to the bottom of the second for Frankie Lindor here. Hitting .119 in the playoffs. Wow. And that's strike one. Here's a pitch from Green. Driven to Staub at second. Sets, fires, not in time. An infield single. Staub had a tough play there. Had to move to his right and then throw against his body and tried to set up. He didn't really have time for it, but Hunter Green delivers home. That'll be the first hit of the game for these Mets. And Brett Beatty in here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. A nasty changeup from Green. It's quickly 0-2. And, whoa, wild pitch from Hunter Green. Cartaya fires down, not in time, and Lindor swipes second on the wild pitch. Tough. Here we go, try to gas it up here. And that's popped to left. That might get down. And it will. A base hit, a ground rule double, and a run will score. 1-0 Mets. Brett Beatty gives the Mets the lead here, and Hunter Green will deliver home. Strike one to Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the pitch. Ball one. 1-1 now. Here's the pitch coming home. Fouled straight back by Hernandez. All over that 102-mile-an-hour fastball. We'll try to change up down in the zone here. Chopped foul. Hernandez stays alive, and it's 1-2 still. Green delivers home. Ball 2, way outside on the slider. Not locating it well to start. We'll do a 2-2 fastball up and in. Ball 3. Pitch number 20 from Green. Coming home. Full count. Chopped back to him on the mound. In time. And we'll take the first out of the inning there. Hernandez grounds out to Green, and Olivares stands in. And here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Tough. Here's the 1-0 coming home. Popped foul by Olivares. And it's now 1-1 here. And Green into the wind, or stretch more so. And it's 1-2 here. We'll try to break away with the slider here. Chopped foul by Olivares. Still 1-2. And we'll try a fastball up and in. Pitch on the way. Way out in front of it. Fouled off. Catch it. Ah, boo. Here's the 1-2 home from Hunter Green. Check swing, strike 3. They say you went. Punch out for Green. And Miguel Vargas is in here. Pitch on the way. Driven to left field. Ortega on the run back. Makes the catch. Ends the second. Ooh, we'll take it. And here we go. As Matt Vierling will lead us off in the top of 3 here. Into the wind. Peterson comes home here. Ball 1 to Vierling, and it's 1-0 now. 94-mile-an-hour sinker off the inside. Vierling getting his first playoff start. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Good slider there. 1-1 now to Vierling. Here we go. 1-1 pitch coming home from Peterson. Here's the pitch on the way. Ball 2 to Vierling. Taking Torkelson's spot at first today just for a lineup switch up. Torque hasn't been hit, and we'll give Vierling a run here. Hits lefty as well. So here's a 2-1, 3-1 now. And Vierling way up in the count looking for one to drive. And here we go. The 3-1 coming home. Swung on and missed on what would have been ball 4. Another good slider from Peterson. It's now a full count. Here we go. Peterson winds, delivers home. Driven to right. Base hit. And Vierling gets his first base hit of the playoff. Well, I don't know if that's his first base hit of the playoffs, but it probably is. And here we go. Ahmed Rosario in. Vierling on first. No outs yet. And here's the pitch coming home. Driven right to first. Flips it to second in time. Back to first. Hard hit right on the slider, right down the middle. But it's a 3-5-3 double play. And Luis Arias is in now with 2 outs, no one on. Man, just late on that. Peterson ready with the first pitch of the count. Here it comes. Ball 1 to Arias. Man, that's frustrating. And here we go, the 1-0 from Peterson into the wind. Here comes the pitch home. And pop to center field. Under it is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that'll be the third out of the inning. Arias pops out. And here we go. Kevin Parada in to lead off the bottom of the third. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. We've been getting that call here early. And into the wind is Hunter Green. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Another good pitch from Green, and we'll try his changeup down and in. Strike 3. Checks the swing. Doesn't matter. It's strike 3. He went too far, and Jeff McNeil is in here 0 for 1. We'll try to hit that blue zone up there in the top of the zone. Driven to right center. We did not hit it good enough. Badu gives chase. Fires it into the cutoff. And that'll be a stand-up double for Jeff McNeil. Man. And Brandon Nimmo's in here. And driven foul. And Hunter Green's kind of getting shelled here early. Even though it's only 1-0, he is really getting hit hard consistently. That's strike 2. I mean, we're going to try to locate out there. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. This ump sucks, and we appreciate it. And here we go. Pete Alonso in. Is he going to give it to righties? And that is driven. Vierling makes the grab. Saves a base hit. And it's still 1-0 going into the top of the 4th. Darren Ortega in 0 for 1 on the day. Peterson ready with the first pitch. Here it comes home. Ball 1 to Ortega. Change up in the dirt. Big spot for Ortega here. We need to get some runners on here. Get some hits going. Here's the pitch. 2-0 to Ortega, just off his knee there. And we're looking for a big drive. And here we go. 2-0 pitch coming home. 3-0 to Ortega, and we're going to red light him with how he's hitting the playoffs. Normally I'd be like, go for it, but here we go. The 3-0 coming home. Strike one to Ortega, and now we go. 3-1. Ortega ready for the 3-1. Peterson into the wind. Here comes the pitch home. Driven! Right field! Back! And that will be caught by Teoscar Hernandez. Good contact, just under it. And here we go. Juan Soto over 1 on the day with a punch out. And here's the pitch coming home. Chopped foul on the first pitch, and it's 0-1 now. As into the wind is Peterson. 0-1 coming home. And that is bloop to left. That's going to be tough with the shift that they had, but he makes the grab at the wall. Good play at third, and 2 away here. Late on the fastball, and Jonathan Staub is in. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Driven to center. Back deep. Nimmo on the run. And fly out for Staub. And another tough inning for us. Hitting the ball just right at people. And here's the first pitch of the bottom of the 4th from Green. And that's ball 1. 1-0 here. And here we go. Green into the wind. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. A good changeup from Hunter Green. And here we go. Green into the wind again. Here comes the pitch. Driven to deep right field. Baddoo ranging back. Makes the catch just before the warning track. 1 away. And Brett Beatty is in 1 for 1 on the day. And here we go. Green into the wind. Delivers home. Check swing. 103 on the black. Great location. And here we go. The pitch on the way. The 0-1. Chop to Cruz. Cruz up and fires across in time. What an arm from O'Neal Cruz. It's so fun to watch. And Teoscar Hernandez is in here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 just off the plate. And here we go. The 1-0 home from Green on the way. Strike 1 to Hernandez. 1-0 up and in. Looking for another great inning from Green here. And that is popped. Veerling doesn't even chase after. 1-2 here. And Green into the wind. Here's the pitch. And missed with it. Base hit for Hernandez. Baddoo fields. Fires it in. And 2 out single for Hernandez. And Olivares is in now. 0 for 1 on the day. Hernandez off first. Pop to center. Cruz on the run. Can't get there. Nothing happening. Another single. O'Neal Cruz. I thought he made that catch. He did not. And we'll get a mound visit here and maybe get Jackson Jobe stretching and tossing. I don't want to pull Green necessarily, but Miguel Vargas in. Here's the pitch home. Check swing, strike 1. And it's 0-1 here to Vargas. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2 to Vargas. Try to run one up and in on him. Popped foul. 0-2 still. Let's try to get nasty here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Big punch out for Green. Ends the 4th. And we got to get the bats going here. And here we go. Akil Baddoo is in. 1 for 1 on the day with a single. And here's the pitch from Peterson coming home. What am I doing? 0-1 to Baddoo. Bounce back, buddy. I believe. And here we go. The 0-1 coming home. Strike 1. What am I doing right now? And here we go. 0-2 now to Baddoo. Here's the wind from Peterson coming home. 1-2 now. Good eye from Baddoo on the slider off the plate. 1-2 to Baddoo here. He's arguably been the best player in these playoffs for us. And that's popped or driven foul straight back off the top of the bat there. And it'll be 1-2 still. Pitch on the way from Peterson. Swung on and missed on the changeup. Baddoo punches out, chucks the bat at the dugout. And O'Neal Cruz is in 0 for 1 with a punch out in this one. Into the wind is Peterson coming home. Ball 1 to Cruz. It's 1-0 now. Cruz facing his former team. Before that, obviously a Pirate, and that was signed or traded to the Mets, and now we traded for him. Driven right to second. Great contact right at the second baseman. That'll be a ground out for Cruz, and Cartaya is in. Still 1-0 Mets with 2 outs in the top of 5. Pitch on the way. And that is terrible by me. Out number 3. Cartaya pops out the first, and we are not hitting well here. And here we go. The first pitch from Green coming home. Ball 1 just out the plate to Parada. And here we go. Into the wind is Green. Pitch number 51, driven foul by Parada. 1-1 now. And we'll do the 1-1 coming home. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. Good pitch. It's 1-2 here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Punch out for Green. Another good pitch there. 6K, and Jeff McNeil is in. Doubled his last time up. And here's the wind from Green. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. Perfectly pitched there. Green into the wind with the 0-1 coming home. Swung on and missed a nasty changeup. And we'll try that changeup again down in the zone. Here's the pitch from Green on the way. Ball 1. Good take from McNeil. And we've been getting the call over here. We'll try a fastball just to run it out there. And that's hit right to O'Neal Cruz. Fires across in time. Second out of the inning here. And Brandon Nimmo is in with 2 outs in the bottom of 5. Strike 1 to Nimmo. 0 for 2 on the day. Here goes Green into the wind again. Pitch on the way. Driven right to Arise. Fires across in time from third. I'm not sure how Arise and Staub got flipped, but I guess I don't really mind. As Veerling's in 1 for 1 on the day. Here's a pitch from Peterson. Veerling deep to center. And right to the center fielder on an absolute meatball. And Ahmed Rosario's in 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded into a double play his last time up. And here we go. Here's the pitch coming home. Swung on and missed. A good slider from Peterson. It's 0-1 here. Got to get the bats going, boys. 1 out here. Pitch coming home. And driven right to first. Oh, pain. 2 outs. And Luis Arias is in 0 for 2 on the day. And here we go. Into the wind is Peterson on the way home. Driven! Deep right center! Luis Arias back! Caught at the wall. Oh! Man, and it's still 1-0 Mets with Pete Alonso leading off the bottom of 6 here. Pitch on the way. Swung out and missed. Good pitch from Green there. And here we go. Green into the line. Pitch on the way. Popped foul. And it's 0-2 quickly here. Here's the wind from Green. He brings it home. Chopped foul again. Still 0-2. Green into the wind. Delivers the 0-2 home to Alonso. Chopped back up the middle. Staub on the run. Scoops fires the first in time. 1 away now. And we are actually going to sit down Job, and we will get Brewstar up and throwing. And Lindor is in 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch from Green coming home. Driven to right. Base hit. Staub couldn't get there, and that's a second hit of the game for Lindor. And now a runner on with 1 out in the bottom of 6 for Brett Beatty here. Lindor, the man on first. Pitch on the way to Beatty. Ball 1. 1-0 here. Green delivers home. Driven to left. Ortega under it. Makes the catch. And fires it into second. 2 down now. Beatty flies out. 2 away for Teoscar Hernandez, who singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. Ball 1 to Hernandez. 1-0 now. Here's the pitch home. Popped foul. And it's 1-1 here. Here's the 1-1 home. Chopped foul again. 1-2 now to Hernandez. And Hunter Green delivers a 1-2 home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Punch out for Green. We got to get hitting here. As Darren Ortega is in 0 for 2 on the game. In a big spot here. Here's the wind from Peterson coming home. Ball 1 to Ortega. Had a great count last time. Drove it out to center or right. I can't remember. Just got under it a little bit. And here's the 1-0 coming home. Swung on and missed. 1-1 here. Movement in the Mets bullpen here. And here's the pitch from Peterson. Swung on and missed on a hanging 12-6. Ortega way out in front of it. 1-2 now. Here's the wind. Peterson brings it home. Oh. Strikes out. First out here. And Juan Soto's in 0 for 2 on the day. Into the wind is Peterson. Brings it home. Drills him, hits Soto, and Jonathan Staub's in. And here we go. 0 for 2 on the day. A big opportunity for Staub here. Pitch coming home. Driven! Deep center field. Caught. Another rocket right to the center field. They're 2 away now. Man. And Akil Baddoo is in. 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out his last time up. And Soto waits on first. Here's the pitch home. Drills Baddoo with the slider. And now 2 on thanks to HBPs. And O'Neal Cruz steps in. 0 for 2 on the day. A chance to play, give us a tie or the lead or a 2-run lead here. Peterson ready with the first pitch. Coming home. Ball 1 to Cruz. 1-0 now. Big spot for O'Neal Cruz. Come on, O'Neal. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a good fastball from Peterson. Late on it, and it's 1-1 now. Peterson ready with the 1-1. Comes home. Ball 2 to Cruz. 2-1 now. Come on, Cruz. Here's the 2-1. Ready is Peterson. Brings it home. Ball 3 to O'Neal Cruz. 3-1 now. Cartaya waits on deck. Cruz ready for the 3-1. Peterson ready. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Cruz walks. The bases are loaded for Diego Cartaya. In a big spot, the rookie catcher. 0 for 2 on the day. And the top of the 7th with 2 outs. And Peterson comes home with it. Ball 1 to Cartaya. 1-0. Peterson seems to have lost it here. 1-0 to Cartaya. 2 outs, the biggest moment of his young career. Here's the pitch home. Cartaya pops it right center field. Caught by McNeil. That'll be the out number 3. And they get out of a bases loaded jam. And Hunter Green will go back to work here in the 7th. Check swing strike 1, 100 on the inside. Hunter Green into the wind again here. Pitch on the way. Driven to deep center. Rosario under it. Makes the catch 1 away. Man. And Miguel Vargas is in. This has been a good game yet again here in this playoff run. Strike 1 to Vargas. A good slider from Hunter Green. Into the wind is Green. Fastball popped foul, and it's quickly 0-2 here to Vargas. Into the wind is Hunter Green. Change up on the way. Swung on and missed. Punches out Vargas, or the second out. 8th punch out, and Kevin Parada is in. Here's the pitch from Green. Pop to Staub, who's retreating back to it, and gets there to make the play. That'll end the 7th. Still 1-0. And Vierling's in. 1 for 2 with a single here. And here we go. Peterson ready with the first pitch in the 8th. Pitch on the way. Driven right to Lindor. Oh! And Rosario's in. 1 for 3 on the day. And here's the pitch from Peterson coming home. Driven foul. Out in front of it was Rosario on the 89-mile-an-hour fastball. Here's the pitch from Peterson. And that is driven to center. Tough play. McNeil grabs it. And Luis Arias is in. Flew out his last time out. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Strike 1 to Arias. The 0-1 from Peterson. Here's the wind. Pitch coming home. Swung on and missed on a good changeup, and it's quickly 0-2 to Arias here. He was way out in front of that. Here's the wind from Peterson. Pitch coming home. Driven to right. That will get down for a base hit. Arias keeps the top of the 8th alive here, and Ortega will get a shot. And that'll be it for David Peterson. Who are they bringing in? They were bringing in another lefty, Geraldo Tejada, who Ortega went yard on in game 1, I believe. I think that was Ortega or it was Soto, one of the two. And here we go. The first pitch out of the pen from Tejada to Ortega coming home. Strike 1 to Ortega. 0-1 here. And here we go. The 0-1 coming home from Tejada. Ball 1 to Ortega, and it's 1-1 now. The young man, 19-year-old, in a big spot here in the 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. And driven! Left center field! Olivares makes the catch. That'll end the 8th. Another good contact flyout. And Jeff McNeil is in here. Here's the wind from Green. Pitch on the way. Strike one. Good pitch from Hunter Green. Green into the wind again. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed late on the change. And we'll try to locate a fastball outside here. Here's the pitch. Hit. Veerling on the run. Lays out. Can't get there. And it's 0-2 still. Here's the pitch from Green coming home. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. 1-2. Man. And here we go. Veerling with the 1-2 delivers home. Or Green, I mean Veerling. And that's punch. That's a strikeout for Hunter Green. One away. Brandon Nimmo in here. Into the wind is Hunter Green. Pitch on the way. Ball one. 1-0 here. Green getting tired. Here's the pitch to Nimmo. Strike one. Appreciate it, Mr. Blue. Here comes the 1-1 home from Green. Pitch on the way. Ball two. 2-1 here to Nimmo. Green into the wind. Pitch coming home. Ball three. And we got to challenge Nimmo. Pitch on the way from Green. Driven right side. Base hit. Stop. Can't get there. And that'll be a base hit. And that'll do it for Hunter Green. And we'll bring in Bruzdar here to face Pete Alonso. A great start from Green. No complaints. Gave up one run. And we just haven't supported him with any runs. Here's the pitch from Bruzdar. Chopped foul by Alonso. One out here. Runner on first. 0-1 count. Gratterall home. Ball one. 1-1. Here's a pitch from Gratterall. Fouled off. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 home. Ball two. 2-2 here. 2-2 coming home. Pitch on the way. Chopped or lined foul more so. Try that same slider. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Gratterall with a big punch out of Alonso. And Lindor is in 2 for 3 on the day. Here's a pitch from Gratterall. Strike one to Lindor. Good pitch from Gratterall. And we'll do the 0-1 here. Strike two now to Lindor. Try to get nasty with the sinker. Pitch on the way. Check the swing. Strikes out. And it's our last chance here. Trailing by 1. And Edwin Diaz is in. And David Bednar will get up. We'll probably not throw Lane today. And Juan Soto is the first one in to face Edwin Diaz. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed from Soto. 0-1 now. Right on it. Just missed it. And here's the 0-1 home from Diaz. Ball one to Soto. 1-1 here. Big spot for Soto. Here's the pitch home. Chopped foul on a good I think that was a 2-seamer, yeah. And it's 1-2 to Soto. Payoff pitch from Diaz coming home. Ball two. 101-mile-an-hour 4-seamer off the plate. 2-2 here. Soto ready for it. Diaz ready. Delivers home. Driven. Base hit. Juan Soto. Delivers. And leadoff single for Soto here in the top of the 9th. And Jonathan Staub in. And here we go. Diaz delivers home. Staub lay out by McNeil, not in time at first. It's fielder's choice. And the one out now. Runner's still on first. Akil Baddoo was in. Akil Baddoo, who has been so good. Throw over. Staub's back in time. I really don't want to lose this game on double play, so I'd get back. Jeez, Staub. Come on, buddy. And here we go. Staub off first again here. Throw over again. Not in time. And still no pitch home from Diaz here. Staub off. Pitch coming home. Ball one to Baddoo. Nothing happening over there. Baddoo, and they throw over again. And offline. Staub back anyway. Still 1-0. And we're sending him. Pitch on the way. Ball two. Staub's boned. Yeah, he was done. And 2 outs now. But doing a 2-0 count. Pitch on the way. And driven foul down the left field line. 2-1 here. Late on 100. Here's a 2-1 home. 3-1 now to Baddoo. O'Neal Cruz waits on deck. I will love for Cruz to get a shot here. And here's a pitch home. Driven, center, get down. Yes, base hit by Baddoo. And we stay alive with 2 outs. And O'Neal Cruz against his former team. Great swing by Baddoo. Keeping the game alive. Got one that he could hit and drove it up the middle. And O'Neal Cruz 0 for 2 on the day. And we're not running now. As it's 2 outs. Cruz in top of the 9th, World Series. I'm not even leading off. And still no pitches home here. Here comes Diaz home to Cruz. Ball 1 to O'Neal Cruz. 1-0 here. Whew. Cruz in a big spot for the young man. Pitch coming home. And I'm chasing it. 1-1 here. So hard to lay off a high fastball. 1-1 pitch from Diaz coming home. Ball to 2-1 here. 2-1 to Cruz. Should be 3-0. I'm an idiot. 2-1 home. Swung out and missed. Good slider. And it's 2-2 here. Man. Here's the pitch home. And driven. Deep left field. Back at the wall. Caught. Mets win game 2. What a game. We lose 1-0 here in New York. Hunter Green goes 7 1/3, gives up 1 run, and that was the losing run. Unfortunately, that's how baseball works sometimes. It's not for a lack of hitting the ball hard. We just hit it right at people all game. And that's baseball, man. A 1-0 Mets win in game 2. And there's nothing we can do about it. Baddoo with a good game. That was hit deep there at the end by Cruz, just right to the wall. But we took 1 of 2 on the road, which is huge in a best-of-7. And now we get 3 straight at home with a chance to win it at home if we can win out here. So we'll advance. We get 2 days or a day off here in between, a travel day. And we'll go back home with a 1-1 series here, and it'll be Tariq Skubal versus Kodai Senga. And righty versus lefty. Our southpaw will be on the mound. And, man, we finally lost in the playoffs. 1-0, albeit, but we finally lost. But anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Go Tigers. We'll bounce back in game 3. But until next time, it's been the Captain, and peace.